Imagine landing in a foreign country, hopping into a rental car, and freezing. The steering wheel is on the wrong side. The traffic is backward. Every instinct in your brain is telling you that you are about to crash. Today, about 65% of the world drives on the right, while 35% drives on the left. You would think that by now, humanity would have agreed on a single universal rule for the road, but we have not. And the reason why is not the result of some modern traffic study or a random coin toss. It is a story that stretches back nearly 2,000 years, involving Roman roads, massive wooden wagons, and a defiant French emperor. Welcome to Simple Things Surprising Histories. Let us figure out why we drive where we do. Let us rewind to a time long before cars. We are going back to the Roman Empire and medieval Europe. Back then, roads were often dangerous and unpredictable. If you were riding a horse down a remote dirt path and saw a stranger approaching, you had no idea whether they were a friend or a highway robber. Because most people are right-handed, many travelers naturally preferred riding on the left side of the path. Why? Because it kept their sword hand closest to the stranger if they needed to defend themselves. Plus, wearing a heavy sword on your left hip made it much easier to mount your horse from the left. For centuries, keeping left was less of a formal rule and more of a practical survival habit. So how did the right side ever take over? For that, we fast forward to the 1700s in the United States. As the American colonies grew, they needed to move huge amounts of goods. Enter the Conestoga wagon, a massive, heavy beast pulled by a team of up to 6 horses. Many of these wagons did not have a dedicated driver's seat. Instead, the driver sat on the back left horse. This allowed him to hold his heavy whip in his right hand to control the team. But sitting all the way on the left created a blind spot. Driving on the right gave him a much better view of oncoming wagons and helped him judge the space between the wheels. Because of wagons like these, Pennsylvania passed the first official keep right law in 1792. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Europe was undergoing its own chaotic shift. One popular account says wealthy French aristocrats often traveled on the left side of the road, while ordinary people generally kept to the right. But when the French Revolution began, looking rich was a great way to lose your head. Many aristocrats are believed to have adopted the right side to avoid drawing attention to themselves. A few years later, Napoleon Bonaparte took power. As his armies spread across Europe, many territories under French influence adopted the new right-hand rule. But there was one island he never conquered. Britain stubbornly kept the ancient left-side tradition and eventually exported it throughout its growing empire, including India, Australia, and South Africa. By the 20th century, cars took over. As international travel and motor traffic increased, many countries eventually switched to the right to match their neighbors and simplify cross-border travel. The boldest example was Sweden. At exactly 5 a.m. on September 3, 1967, the entire country stopped, crossed the road, and permanently switched from left to right. Today, the side of the road you drive on still echoes the influence of ancient customs, wooden wagons, and powerful empires. It's a simple thing, but it's history hiding right in plain sight. If you loved this story, hit the like button, subscribe to Simple Things, and tell me in the comments which side do you drive on. Drive safe, and see you next time.